Hello everybody, welcome to another Cointop. Today we're playing versus Nasusutop. This Nasus got Grasp, Ghost, and TP. This Nasus does not have any flash, so there's that, guys. So instead of going for the minions, I decided to take a big hefty chunk of Nasus's HP bar. Just like that, you can see I traded 3 minions plus 100 HP for half of his HP. I took some minions, of course. But that minion is not top lane. Minions pain is top range. I don't know, man. The magic casters, they don't have to deal with stuff because if they have AoE spells like Orianna Q, Syndra Bolt, and stuff like that, even Vex Q, Zeref Q, they don't get aggro from the minions. Top ADCs have it rough, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, we are the most annoying type of players, especially Quinn, because enemy melees hate Quinn, so does enemy junglers, and I'm not gonna deny that playing top range is not advantageous, but I'm gonna tell you, man. By the way, I secured the cannon with Q because there's a huge ass wave, and over here, you guys gonna see how monkey I am. Look at this. I'm going in and I'm like flashing into the tower, getting taken second tower shot and die. And I'm like Mutal. By the way, if you guys wondering, this is after a game because I'm trying this new outplay where I'll like talk over the footage. Because in the game, sometimes I have a bad prior game. Because my bot is 0-6 for some reason, my mid is 0-4, then their assassin mid laner's top, their jungler's coming top, and I'm like 3-2, right? And I'm not happy, so I decided not to talk here, which is a shame because if you think about it, I got a real good games afterwards. This game, I played like a fucking monkey. Here we invading the Lilia. I saw Udyr pulling up, I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, Lily's going that way. No, no, no. You're not going that way. No, no, no. You're out of your jungle. You're gonna waste time. I'm gonna let you get away. And here, I secure my jungler, a lead. Except by the fact that Lilia is weak early. Plus, I have a prior over Nasus. Nasus is really weak early. And Udyr is rework. I think this Udyr has PTA, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see in a second. This Nasus, I don't know. This Nasus don't know what he's doing. I make a lot of mistakes. There's 3 times that he could have taken over the game because I died to this guy 3 times. Why? I'm a boosted baboon. I don't know, guys. After a game that I got tilted, I just fucking go insane. I was like a maniac. And this game, you can see, hold on for a second. As you guys may know, as a top range, I get camped just about every game, I'm not gonna lie. And it sometimes gets to me, and of course that gives me a disadvantage and advantage in a way, because if I keep getting ganked, I get better at avoiding ganks, right guys? Of course it's a by the way, Nasus does damage. This is me spacing issue. And also this game I found Nasus support, so that the reason is support, bandit support, and Nasus picked for them, and Nasus was the last pick, so they swapped at the last minute, so therefore I didn't take phase rush. But if you lock in PTA, I reckon with boots of swiftness plus for secondary, if you go unflinching, I believe that is really good. This gives you resistance and stuff, and I would like to really try that because phase rush is me within the queue. Phase rush is very to counter Nasus W, which is great, but you can't really punish him early, and I want to try out unflinching into Nasus Wither and see how it does. Of course, not only unflinching plus boots of swiftness. Here I didn't notice the ghost, by the way. Ghost Gaming. The man is fast as fuck. I didn't notice Udyr was coming up, so I was just poking Nasus. Over here, if Nasus spammed his E button, I cannot lane in no possible circumstances, but this guy doesn't know that. Thank God I didn't get punished, but hey guys, don't play for your opponent's stupidity. You always make plays around the fact that they know what they're doing, and so do you, right? In this case, lucky me, I make mistakes, but I don't get punished for it. But in higher elo, well, even higher elo people are dumb, but hey man, you can't always say people are dumb, I'm not gonna get punished, so you just need to play around stuff, and there's that. What was I saying? What was I saying? Shit, I forgot. Here, I'm going for a quick bot roam since I got boost of swiftness. Because of my on the way, bot gets confident, and I think they get a kill. Victor gets a kill with a flash. And over here, we go for GP. In hindsight, I should have saved my E, honestly, in case like that. Over here, I could have E'd and quickly, easily get the kill on that guy, but I choose to use my E offensively, which is, I believe, it will be more beneficial to save my E so I can follow over when he flashes. Mechanical mistake, or is it decision mistake? I think it's a decision, because I didn't miss anything mechanically, but I made a mistake decision wise. Therefore, when he uses flash, he gets a free escape card. This Nasus runs at me. You guys gonna see the power of boots of swiftness. The guys also have boots tier 1, so I gotta beat tier 2. I will be honestly surprised if he can catch up to me, even with my E spacing. Attack speed debuff on Nasus Wither is super hard. I feel it. Over here, this guy is really desperate, and he uses lot of mana, and it kind of lets me just run him down the tower. Here's a little more, and I die, right? I think over here, if I think I could have flashed the last tower hit. I really think, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to waste my flash. As you can see, this Nasus is when he runs to his tower and he is low, I get baited by my low amounts of damage. Plus, I'm also tilted from the previous game, and I just want to fucking kill someone. I want to murder people. I'm so angry. I don't know if you guys like this type of commentary, because after the game I'm surely more energetic because I'm not thinking about the previous game. I took a break, so I'm more clear-minded, plus more energy. Also, I'm not focusing to the game, because when you know that when I go silent, I am monitoring the minimap on your left corner, bottom corner, very closely. If you ever see me, you probably know when there's like plays happening, I don't talk, which is very normal. In normal games, people don't even talk, but since I'm taking a video, I try to commentate on stuff and stuff like that. I need to say stuff 3 times because it doesn't mean anything if I say it once, right guys? I know English. No problem. So basic stuff. I can't face check a bush, so I take my poke and back off. I got some sustain. So I remember what I was saying. I was saying about when you play top as a range lane. Range, I'm pretty sure as Vayne it is worse, but honestly, if you guys ever have, I don't know, maybe this is really off, but I'm gonna say it anyways. If you really struggle how to keep track of jungle or when you get ganked, is simply by getting ganked a lot. And guess what? Playing top lane is the highest. By the way, the moment I take a tower shot, I die because I don't get to survive. The man is still tier 1 boots, by the way. He has ghost and he catches up, and this is why I want unflinching over there. If I have unflinching, the slow would have been less effective. the lower the health you are, the more tenacity and slow resist you get. I believe it is 20 slow resist at max value plus 25% from boots of swiftness, which is 45 slow resistance. And believe it or not, Mass's W gives like
behind enemy lines.
I believe it's 45, but I'm not 100% sure. Hear me going nuts because I'm tilted from the previous game, as you can see from my cursor movements. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm playing like monkey. If I didn't have this amount of experience on Quinn, I'm pretty sure I would have been dead. By the way, I'm running down Nasus once again because the man used Ghost and R and everything, and there's that, you know. Here's I get a shutdown. I'm a boosted monkey. This game, I'm not proud of it, guys. I played. I died solo in lane while I was trying to kill my opponent. Aggression is nice, but you should have died to your opponent, especially as a scaling Nasus. If Nasus was better, I believe there is a world I lose this game just because of me. Pretty sure I can solo lose this game because you guys are gonna see, even when I'm this ahead, we struggle to 1v2 Nasus. But hey, that's besides the point. What was I saying is, oh here I'm like, carry Victor, Victor is low, I saved Victor because it was a 1v1 versus gameplay and he was low and he was going aggressive to get a kill on Victor, and I decided to, nope, not today, so I saved Victor's life, plus get a kill on myself. Anyways, I'm keep sidetracking. I need to do everything. Of course, it's not a bad thing. I just need to keep up with the footage that's playing in front of you. Because I'm a lazy, tilted, angry monkey. And monkey strong. Anyways, I was saying, if you really struggle versus getting ganks and timers and stuff like that, I would say just play range top and you will get all the ganks in your entire life that you experienced. Over here, I shoulda, in hindsight, just back off, because if I get rooted, that's what happens. And GP gets the shutdown. I make a lot of mistakes this game, and yet somehow I play like a fucking baboon, boosted animal, and somehow I get so fed. I have no idea how I got fed in any shape or form, to be honest with you guys. I'm a boosted animal. I play Quinn, so my instincts have sharpened, I guess. That's all I can say, because I don't know how to explain this. Even after watching back, I can see my decision making, but I'm 100% sure I'm angry and I'm not actively thinking about the game. It's just my instincts playing this game, so I'm just gonna tell you guys. Over here, I know I will beat GP no matter what. I can tank one barrel, and I do. Anyways, back to top lane. If you struggle getting ganks, well, first of all, you will get ganks will be most devastating at top lane because it's an island. It's a 1 versus 1 until junglers say so, or they decide you don't deserve to play the game and they camp you, and
We've got this covered.
you get a sense that whenever something's fishy is going on, the man is freezing top, and I'm on the map. I don't particularly care. I'm fed ahead. I'm blocking any play on the other side. I'm acting as a second jungler, basically. It's basically, when you play top lane long enough, you get a sense that whenever something's bad happens, or jungle and stuff like that, you just, I don't know, you develop that third sense, let's say. Your jungler sense is tingling. I'm like 3 Drake, take the Drake, I want the Drake. Because Drakes win games, of course. I play for Drake as a top laner who has insane mobility and playmaking potential. Yeah, I believe, especially, that's only playing top. If you play top plus ranged, every jungler in their Mother's Day gotta hate you. And they're gonna try to destroy you so much that You're not even gonna... Well, of course, it is really hard. It's really hard because... I don't know, man. Playing 1v2 is super hard. It's just... Junglers always affect the map so much. And when you fall behind as a snowballing champion, you just feel useless. This is what Quinn is. Don't get me wrong, Quinn has amazing scaling at 2 to 3 items, but after level 4, your enemy opponent gets their R as a 1v none or whatever the ult is, you feel quite behind, and after level 4 they get quite tanky. No matter what, all tank top laners, they get so tanky, you just don't do anything until your second or third item. There's Victor popping off. This game, I got 10 kills.
Buy me some time.
Yeah. I have nothing else to add. I've been saying this multiple times. This game, I feel like a fucking monkey, man. And I am not proud of it, but I have my reasonings. Even though I should be cool-minded, collected, and mentally reset it, but League is, you guys know League, man. It's really hard to keep your cool no matter what the circumstances you're under. I try to do my best. And out of 4 games, maybe 3 of them I keep my cool, and just there 1 game I break, and the previous game happened to be that game that I just broke. If you guys didn't know, the day prior I had a jungler, Karthus Jungle, who got, I think, autofilled or something, I have no idea. He took Smite, TP, and he just laned in mid lane. And our mid laner, Echo, he got tilted and he gave up. He did nothing, he just stood still. The reason I am extra tilted as well, I was versus a Yasuo top, and the Yasuo top was 0-3. Hey, you guys know what I'm feeling right now? I was beating the shit out of that Yasuo, and I don't know, man. I'm sharing EXP plus farm with Victor because I got 12 kills, man. I can afford to give some to Victor. Victor's a very scaling champion. You don't feel bad when you share CS with your opponent, especially if you trust them. This Victor, I like him. He listened to my calls when I pinged on the way. He didn't suicide. He beat it for me. He did great jobs. I like him. I like this guy. This guy, he roamed at good times to bot, and he's a great player overall. So I decided to give him the top resources. In the meanwhile, I counter jungle Lilia. Hear me, you see the counter jungling. Anyways, so Quinn is, I don't know, man. I really like Quinn, but there's just champions like Fiora's, Aatrox. I've been struggling with Aatrox a lot, guys. I really am. I get ulted and I decide to back off. I use my E early. I think it was a mistake to use my E early, but E back off. I want Victor to back off, but and then he decides to go for 1v2v3, and which we get 2 for 2 out of 2v3, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong, guys. Anyways, after playing top with a Quinn, I developed such a sense that I'm really good at avoiding ganks, but well, if you're playing Quinn, you kinda must avoid ganks, because if you die and their junglers get fed and they just dominate the map, it's kinda your fault. Even though you got camped and it's unfair, I know how unfair League is, and I feel it. I honestly feel it. I lose LP because people int. I lose LP because my game crashes and my computer takes 5 minutes to boot, and once it boots, I'm fucking already behind. I'm just losing. Stuff that you can't control is very tilting, and that's where the mental strength comes into play. And as I told you guys, it is really hard to control what you feel, but especially the stuff that you cannot control. because I personally don't get mad when I make mistakes. I beat myself up, I want to be perfect, yes. But I don't beat myself, I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a fucking loser, I should uninstall this game, blah blah blah. We are 1v2 Nasus, by the way, you can see how much damage he does. I beat myself, oh okay, I could have improved in this part, I could have done that, I shouldn't have done this. When I solo died in Nasus, trying to dive in, I should have just been patient and stopped the Pokemon each meter he goes up, but hey man, I didn't do it and I just inted twice. So over here I'm just getting the tower, getting my heavier marks, 4 autos, tower, I mean 1 heavier proc is 4 autos with attack speed, and just repeat that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there anything I would like to say? I would like to say that if you guys ever feel like the league is unfair and boosted and people are inting me, I understand the feeling, but trust me, it's gonna be better. The next game, if you can ever do it, just try to get a reset. Try to do best you can with the mental stuff, because believe it or not, League is a marathon. It is marathon of constant great decision making when you can read the map, what type of choices you make in the lane to get the advantage, and when the worst situation occurs, how to stop them is very great as well. If you got one example I can give to that, I entered to Yasuo because there was a skirmish going on and my wave was stuck under his, it was slow pushing to him, which made me lose a lot of EXP. He went level 6, etc, etc, etc. I had a 0-17 Scion mid lane. We won that game somehow, I have no fucking idea, guys. Everyone losing, I was losing, mid was losing, jungle was even, bot was losing, and we somehow win the game with a Fed Zed and 0-17 Scion, which I just can't comprehend. This game, I somehow got 17 kills. I think I get one more kill, 18 kills overall. Like, I just get stupidly fed. I don't understand it, but there's that. Back to mentality thing. If people int you, just take it as loss and just do your best to the next laning. Easier said than done, I know. That you have to deal with your own mental issues, league issues, decision issues, laning advantages, your decision making overall, and that is fine. That is fine. You don't need to be perfect. You can make mistakes. Don't feel bad when you make mistakes. Instead, try to open the game, replay, and try to study what went wrong and when and how can I prevent that. Or is this a situation is unavoidable? Because there is sometimes there's 5 people top diving you, and it is just unavoidable. Or when bot is 0-9. One example is MF and versus Caitlyn. My MF was 0-9. And their Caitlyn was so fit. I think it was Vayne. Was it Vayne or Caitlyn? I don't remember. Anyways, enemy ADC was super fed and there was no other way. Mid was losing. Jungle was losing. Bot was losing. I was the only lane with the 6 kills. And that loss was unpreventable, to be honest. The moment your ADC decides to go 0-4 by 10-15 minutes before you even get your R is beyond your control, and that's okay. Of course, you don't need to go flame and stuff like that. You just gotta take it on the chin, and understand that that game is gone no matter what you do, under what circumstances. Maybe there is a 1 out of 10 chance that you outcarry 3 people, 4 people, but versus one fed carry versus fed carry is hard enough when there is CC on the enemy team. But when there is like 2 to 3 fed carries, it's kind of impossible, man. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, guys, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know. League is League of Legends, man. You guys know that what that means. If you guys do, hey man, that's great. But this game, overall, my performance was that I fucking inted my ass off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not proud of that gameplay versus Nasus. I died on my own twice just because I'm tilted, which is quite bad in my opinion. But somehow I got fed. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will catch you guys until next time.
Gone somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much too bare.